Hope everybody's having a great day, but please listen up. There's a lot of misinformation being put out about VA claims and disability. For one, we're going to get straight to the sauce. If you have a medical issue or any type of medical problem that's going on, whether it's mental, physical, or even a toe injury, it does not have to be in your record, in your medical record to make a claim for it. Because when you list all these things on the pre-assessment or the pre-screening, this is for the people that's on active duty. And make sure if you're on active duty and you're separating, make sure you're getting all the claims, every claim that you need to be submitted before you get out the military. Because do not get out the military and try to appeal and add things, because the VA is going to make it significantly harder just to get a rate increase. So if you know you have medical issues, even if you think it's small, you need to claim it. It does not have to be in your medical record. So if anyone's telling you that, it's just a bold-faced lie, or they just don't know. But make sure you list everything from head to your fingers all the way down to your toes. You can get a disability rating for just your fingers. Hey, I jammed my finger before. I jammed this finger before. You can actually get a rating for each one of those fingers. But a lot of people don't know that. So don't take any of your injuries or medical issues for granted just because it's not in your medical record. And one thing, people, you got to realize, only you can advocate for yourself with your medical record. Your military corpsmen, they don't care if your medical record is up to date. Your LPO, your master sergeant, or whoever, they don't care if your medical record is up to date. Only you can verify if everything is in your medical record. Like, nobody cares about your medical record. Nobody cares about your VA disability you're trying to get. Like, nobody cares. So the only person that has to care is you. So don't be misled and get bad information about what you can claim on your disability. When you make these claims and get on the pre, it's a form you fill out when you're active duty. This for my active duty people. You have to list everything on this form. Make sure you list every single thing. If you've been getting headaches, make sure you list it. Who cares if you didn't go to medical for it? It don't matter. If it's an actual issue, list it. I know a lot of people don't trust military medical facilities. So some people decide just not to go to the hospital because they know they're just going to give them some Motrin and tell them have a good day. So they decide just to stay at home and do their own remedies for whatever they got going on. So the VA understands that you're not going to go to medical for everything. Like, they understand that. But it's up to you to let them know if you're having some issues when it's time to do your evaluation. Because when you do your evaluation, everything you wrote down on this form, they have to evaluate it. I repeat, everything that you write down on the form, even if you think it's minor, they have to evaluate it and document it and submit this stuff to the VA. And then the VA will decide if they're going to give you a rating for each ailment. So people, let's go out here and get these claims done. Do not underestimate the claiming process. Do not sleep on the claiming process. List everything. I mean everything. Because you guys, you want to get what you deserve. So if you have actual issues, they need to know about it. With that being said, let's go ahead and do great things. And remember, make sure you be very detailed on these claims so you can get what you deserve. And I'm out.